All right, so about 2 miles in to the Crest Alternate. Nothing too bad yet. Ran the side of this ridge or the back side of this mountain, and I was literally just about to put on camera the size dead, and he popped up, caught up to Hardy times. He camped at a pretty sweet spot. Check out his view.
Not too bad.
His view is a lot better than ours. Yeah, we were in that thick brush. That was grizzly country right there. But he had a good spot, and Cy popped up like right over there somewhere. So I chalked him up for dead and gone. I'd been hootie-hooing for a while. Nothing. But he caught up. And yeah, this alternate is paying itself forward right now. It's pretty sweet. All right. Peace. All right, so way in the distance there, I'm gonna try to point it out to you. You're not gonna be able to exactly see it, but right there is a lookout tower, and that must be a lookout tower on Lookout Mountain. So that means we go down, up, somewhere in here, and then cross. This is the bird's eye view of it, and right now it doesn't look terrible. Good drop off on one side, on this right side, but we'll see once we get into it. Like I said, it doesn't look terrible, but then again, when you're in it, it might be a little different. So that way down there might be the Priest Lakes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Once again, somehow I lost everybody, so I'm gonna start going down. All right, here we go. We got Cy going off a cliff, and
dude, this is the way. Huh? Unless you see a clear way down that way, this is it.
so Cy's going to his death, and me and Hardy Trails might survive this one.
I just threw my trekking pole down there. So.
So I'm gonna go see what Hardy Trails is looking at, but Cy threw his trekking pole down, so he has to go.
Mine looks like a cakewalk.
So I believe that is the namesake for this bushwhack, Lion's Crest, and we're pretty close. We got Hardy Trails, we got Cy, we got some PNTers for this bushwhack. Definitely worth it. Full 360-degree views. Woo! So mile 5.1 into the alternate, you have a strongly flowing water source. And yeah, this is mile 5.1. There is some water. There's a couple of smaller snow melts a little bit before here, mile before here. So if you need water, this looks pretty reliable. And 5 miles into the Lion's Head alternate. So what y'all are seeing is the struggles of a bushwhack / bouldering. There's a deep crevice, and as you can see, we have Cy with 2 trekking poles trying to use the pincer maneuver in this deep crevice to get whatever he dropped. His lens cap. Yeah.
Oh, recording?
Oh.
Nice.
Holy shit.
All right, so right there is where we're headed. So about 3 miles-ish away with the bushwhack. You never really know. Gonna try to skirt the side of this one, get up and over, hit that ridge, and go right there.
Just about to make the same video.
And he's just about to make the same video. Let's do it. Came from there, and we're getting close. We're about half a mile of this type of scrambling, and then we'll be there. Cool, cool. So we are very, very close. You can see the fire tower right there, and perfect timing, because if you look out this way, those are some dark clouds. So one more boulder field, and we'll be there. Whew. Can be good to take a break. All right, peace.
I'm just gonna stop recording. You'll keep it there. Reset it.
My baby camera. Maintenance? What kind of bullshit is that? Oh, it's still recording when I was saying that. Nice. I'm getting a good shot too, I think.
Alright, I'll leave mine there then. Ooh, I might need that.
Three of them.
Well, then it would be down there, right?
Oh yeah, they would be in the other bushwhack.
Might be ahead of it.
Alright, so we finally made it to Lookout Mountain. And yeah, long bushwhack. Took us about 9 hours, a little bit over. Had some breaks in there, but it was just slow going. And got some good little scrapes from it. Nothing too bad, but yeah, cool bushwhack. Northwest Peak, I would say, would be sketchier. Other two guys said this one was, so personal preference. And we beat the storm. That is dark, so we go all the way downhill into Priest Lake, and
Pretty good,
yeah,
That
cruisy.
like a half full one.
That was our ridge,
I can see the 3 here.
all the way. Cool, cool.
On the far spot right there.
Oh wow, we still might be able to make it. So could have been a lot better, could have been a lot worse, and not better, if we were hiking in that. Clear skies this way, as you see where we came from our bushwhack, and this is what we could have been hiking in, just straight downpour.
Yep.
So once again, we got lucky.
Sure did. We're going that way. Storm's going that way. I think we deserve it after that
Oh yeah.
alternate.
And it looks like there's water that's not on Gut Hook, but it looks like there's a creek called Lucky Creek in 1 mile. So we're gonna shoot for that because even drinking water, that bushwhack, it'll take it out here. You'll sweat a good amount. And yeah, gonna go grab some agua. All right, so so we are officially back on the PNT. Got on maybe 0.2-ish miles ago, and no more bushwhacking for today. Hopefully, I can't say that with certainty. It is the PNT, but it feels nice to be back on trail. And like I said earlier, we're running to the water. Should be a little less than a mile in front of us now, because little thirsty. So we go. All right, so about 0.2 miles behind me, there's a lake, mile 288, I think 288 even, and that's the first water since the bushwhack at that one creek I showed you that wasn't marked on gut hooks. So we walked past it and we were gonna keep walking. Then I made a judgment call. I'm like, man, I'm dehydrated, I'm gonna go back and get it. So you just walk to the lake. It's a little side trail. Looks like really good water, so I'm about to pound back at least a liter right in here, maybe more. Cool. Please. As you can see, it's hailing on us. All types of weather today. let me try to squeeze through. Good size hail too, but you can see the sunshine, so it's gonna go away shortly. Just wanted to capture that.
There we go.
Cool. So good thing I put the disclaimer in the video, because mile 290.5, it crosses a road that is not marked on gut hook, and all of a sudden the trail disappears. So what we decided to do is walk that road for a little bit and then bushwhack once again to the road you see us on right now. And we walk this road, it reconnects with the trail in about half a mile. So we walk this road to that half-mile point, and then from there we continue walking the same road for another 3 miles, because that's the trail. So a little underneath the 4-mile road walk, but easy miles going downhill, and no more bushwhack, hopefully. So we're just finishing up the road walk. We're cutting onto the Centennial, and we follow the Centennial, and our camp spot's somewhere off the map a little bit. So about 3 miles, and yeah, it's gonna be trail again. Sweet. So a little after 8 o'clock and a little over 3 miles, 3.1-ish to get to camp. So get there around 9. But I just wanted to point out, look at how nice this trail system is. It's wide, it's open, the tread is amazing. This is the Centennial Trail. The PNT and the Centennial run concurrently with each other for I don't know how long, but at least a little bit of this section. And we just got onto it, and it is awesome. Very, very well maintained. So might be a new trail to check out. Enigma was talking about it earlier, another thru hiker on the PNT this year, and yeah, might actually dive deeper into it, because this looks pretty good. I know it wouldn't be like this the entire way, but this is pretty sweet. All right, cool.
This is the first ford of the trail.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, we had a smaller ford. I think it was like very, very small.
Dude, this would have been awesome like 8 hours ago.
Oh, oh, that's chillier than I want it to be.
This is my first workout for the thing.
All right, that probably was the first prolonged kind of ford of the trail. I don't know, 2.5 miles ish from camp, and decides to wait to the end of the day for that. Oh, usually happens that way. Cool, cool. Let's get these miles. So there was no camp spot that we could see at mile 298.1. Y'all might have a better chance in the daylight of looking around, maybe finding it, or it just might not be there. So turning into the first somewhat night hike. Still got a little bit of daylight. So another mile and a half, and finally get it grubbed down. Just walking along the lake right now. Cool, cool. So I just left camp. This is where we camped last night, right next to the lake. We got in here at 10, little 10-ish, I would say. Maybe a little after. But so I walked like 1 minute out of camp. Look at that. So I walked like 1 minute out of camp. He's like, dude, there's a bear box here and a picnic table. So we camped here, pretty much right on trail. We weren't worried anybody was gonna come up behind us. But I'll show you. I had a feeling it was a little bit farther. So I'm gonna show you how long of a walk it is to where we would have had super flat spots. All right, continue walking. Up and over, and right here. That's how long of a walk it would have been. Well, our camp spots were actually pretty good. Has a bear box, picnic table, fire ring, and pretty stellar view of the lake. I think this is mile 299.3 or 4-ish. So I'm gonna sit here, tie my shoes. Haven't tied them yet. And yeah, we're gonna do another 4 miles on this trail. Then there's a recommended alternate that we're gonna take. Not positive why it's recommended, but I'm starting to learn on the PNT. If it's recommended, do it, because the other section can be whew. And it is the morning of the, geez, time's starting to go by out here again. It is the morning of the 8th, July 8th. A little later camp, we slept in a little bit. So I'm gonna sit here, take a break with all that walking, drink a little more of my coffee, and get out of camp around 6:15, 6:20, probably 6:20. So cool. We're gonna have to catch Cy in 4 miles. The alternate starts, and he said he's gonna be up there somewhere, so we're gonna catch him. Okay, now it's just playing games with us. Mile 299.5. There are 3 bear boxes, 2 picnic tables, so many flat spots. So if you can, keep pushing past the icon on gut hooks, because over there. You can see a picnic table in the distance, bear box, fire pit with a little drying out steak. Beautiful view of the lake. Oh my. Push past the icon like 0.2. Trapper Campground. That's where you need to go. That is where you need to go. It was just messing with us at that point. Oh man. Huge camp spot. Let me walk up to you. And believe it or not, I'm gonna get you a little something. Believe it or not, there is even, how'd I get down here? I think through here. Yeah. Believe it or not, there are even privies. So if you're one of the privy blazers, go for it. Damn. 0.2 past. Do it. Alright, so one last view of the lake for you. I might pass another one, but it looks like we're coming to the end. And I think we're cutting back into the woods a little bit more. Lake goes all the way that way. And right after we camped last night, just like I showed you, there's camp spots with picnic tables everywhere. Fire pits, picnic tables, whatever your heart could desire. So looks like we're cutting back into the woods a little bit more. Really cool lake systems. Gotta visit Lower Priest Lake one of these days. All right, gonna go back into the woods. All right, once again, no spiral log book for the PNT hikers. Might, if I got time this year or next year, it'd be cool to come to these trailheads and leave just a small spiral notebook for PNT hikers to sign, because, yeah, there's not many at all. But mile 303.5, and just popped out of a really cool section. And now we get to road walk about 0.4 to the beginning of this other trailhead where the alternate begins. But before that, you could camp back here too. I guess there's a trail camp. Before that, sit, wait for the boys, Cy and Hardy trails. Can't be too far behind. Yeah, there's camping through here. But why would you camp through here when awesome lake? So like I said, gonna post up, wait on the boys. All right, so it's not glamorous, but I think this is our marker for Washington. We are now down Idaho, Montana, just have Washington left. State line, it is state line. Look at that. Watch Cy come into Washington. Oh, he's still in Idaho. He doesn't count yet.
Dude, I thought they said wash like. Wash your hands.
State line, man. And we got Hardy trails coming on up. Cy's still in Idaho. He's still in Idaho. It doesn't seem like he wants to be in Washington.
Idaho's been pretty sweet.
And
Oh, I am in
Hardy Trails is in Washington.
Washington.
Sweet. All right, peace. Last state. Let's get it. 2,000 foot climb coming up, but if it's on road, it's graded. So here we go. All right, so climb complete. Just prolonged climb, wasn't terrible. So we're at mile 17.3, and that means about 14-ish miles to where we plan on camping tonight. 110-ish, so not too bad, not too bad. I'm gonna take a break, filter some water, and wait on the guys. Should be coming up that way. All right, cool. So I think it's about to get pretty pudsy. Yeah, the lake is about 14 miles from here. And as you can see, it just had 2 mountain tops. So I think it's about to get pretty pudsy. And we go down here. Cool. Look at that. And our ridge bring us right into it. So hopefully gets it out of its system and we can cruise, because that does not look fun. But around mile 20.2-ish in the alternate, and it hasn't been super pudsy lately. But this is fun. Gotta go either up and around. I'm gonna do it this way. Ooh, big drop off on this side. All right, this was not the side to go. All right, so we're starting our downhill descent into Sullivan Lake, but just wanted to put a kind of, I don't know, reminder, just small warning that there's literally no water from mile 17.7 to mile 24.9 on that ridge, and you can't find any that aren't marked either. There's literally no sources, because we were up there when it was super wet and still didn't see anything. So plan accordingly, because some of it's exposed ridge, and I can see how if you're doing it during the heat of the day, definitely could be hot. So plan accordingly, and yep, going down, cruising down into Sullivan. All right, peace. So right there is Sullivan Lake, and we're about a mile from Noisy Creek Campground, where this trail drops us into. And once we get there, about 2 miles from our spot that we were hoping to camp tonight. So yeah, 3 miles in total, a little after 6, so probably gonna get in pretty early. It'll be nice because yesterday we got in pretty late. So here we go. Got a couple more switchbacks down, and yeah, it's gonna be a good camp spot. Looks like a beautiful lake. Peace. All right, so just got to Noisy Creek Campground, as you can see, and Si's over there cold soaking, and we decided to. There's finally a trail log. So no other PNTers I saw in front of us. I even looked for Treeboo's name, but I didn't see him sign. So yeah, we're pretty much the front of the bubble. And wonder where Enigma and Magpie are. They might be somewhere behind us. So that was pretty cool that it finally had a sign-in sheet right in there. Got to sign the PNT name. And about 2 miles to camp. So now it's just lake walking. I mean, I don't see it being a lot of up, but there might be some up in it. But only 2 miles, so we're gonna go get it. Hardy Trail should be somewhere behind us. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. He'll meet us in camp. All right, peace. All right, so we just got to the Lake Shore Trail. It's about another 1.5 miles to camp. Oh, do I have to sign another one? I'm gonna sign another hiker logbook. All right, peace. All right, so this is our camp for the night. We're gonna Cowboy right there. And we got Si looking out on the lake. We got Hardy Trails chugging some water. And we got Si's tent behind us. But first night in Washington, and Hardy Trails and I are like, that means it's a good sign to Cowboy camp. So first night, first Cowboy of the PNT. And look at all the crap spread out everywhere. Socks drying, food bags, all my crap, other stuff drying, shoes drying. It was a wet day. Definitely over 30. We're gonna calculate the mileage in town. But yeah, good day. All right, we're gonna enjoy the spot. Morning, everybody. It is July 9th, and here's the trail camp at mile 32.9 of the recommended alternate. This one, even the beach down there, if you got the miles in you, I think this one's a little bit better than the last one. The last one was nice for hanging out. You saw there was a board we could put up our feet on, dry stuff out on. So it was a really nice camp spot. But for camping itself, the one at 32.9 is a little bit better, little flatter spots. And yeah, the beach that we camped on, Cowboy camped on, little incliney. That other one looks a little flatter. So depending on what you want to do what you want. But it's a nice morning. Everything's a little soaked from the condensation from the lake. Sleeping bag definitely, socks still wet. But we got only about, from that spot, about 7 more miles this morning. And it's not even 5:30 right now. It might actually be 5:30. Been going slow. Today's a good morning for us to stretch out our legs a little bit after our good day yesterday. So got about 1 mile more of this type of walking, mile or two, and then I think it goes in a road again. So yeah, just taking it nice and slow. No rush. We're gonna get in even at a slow pace, like at 9 o'clock. So yeah, just nice and cruisy miles this morning. I'm gonna enjoy them. I hope you do too. Beautiful. Told the boys, they were still packing up, that I was gonna wait for them at the road up here. So like I said, another mile or two and post up, drink a little bit more of my water, and yeah, just relax. It's town day, baby. Warm food, and more importantly, warm clothes. Oh man, dry clothes. All right, let's get it.
Good.
Good to go. All right, so we've began our road walk. Got another about mile of this alternate on this paved road. Then it reconnects with the PNT proper, which once again is a road walk. So a little bit of road walking to do, 2 hours ish. So not too bad, a little after 6. And we're getting there. There's our road. All right, you saw it there, Metaline, a couple miles. Peace. So this road turns into Lime Lake Road, and that means 2 miles from town, 2 miles from Grub. Right around 7:30, so gonna be getting in for that prime breakfast time. And yeah, road walk is just pretty mellow. Well, road walk's a road walk usually, but we are getting there. We are getting there. All right, let's go see what this town has to offer. Guidebook says one of the coolest towns on trail, so we gotta check it out. All right, we go. Walking backwards right now, shooting the vid of we got Cy, and then we got Hardy Trails right there. So yeah, couple miles. There's the historic Washington thing. There's Cy, and Hardy Trails is about to be in the video, and if he keeps walking, and wait for it, and there he is. So we are in Metaline Falls, mile 347-ish, and yeah, but next section done, last section done. That was a pretty tough section. Wet, a lot of scrambling, a lot of bushwhacking, and it's gonna be nice to grab some grub. I'm gonna go up this road to city center. Thoughts, comments, concerns?
Oh, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat.
You heard the man. We'll do it. All right, so we are in downtown Metaline. Ate at the cafe yonder. Thinking about maybe staying here. But look at all the hiker stuff spread out on this lawn. Oh my God. So we're the front of the PNT bubble. So a lot of these townies haven't seen hikers yet this year. And they're probably looking at all this stuff, wondering them to themselves, uh-oh, is that time of season again? So they're both drying out Z-Packs tents. I think they both have the same bag. Z-Packs bags? Yeah. And yeah, as you can see, all our stuff was just wet, so drying out a lot. Cool. Peace.